a beautiful little island getaway living residential area. Words that make sense, I promise you. And it's really cool because it is only operated just from this one ferry. I know you see a highway that goes, a highway bridge that goes across here, but look, the highway doesn't go anywhere. It is just these ferries that are bringing people in, and we are seeing a thriving little community, and I love it. But guys, let's get into the meat and the potatoes. Today we are going to be building a brand new city on this beautiful little island. I think we're actually just gonna call it the island as well. It's not gonna be very big. It'll be a little town and a little bit of a tourist destination. That's what it would be in real life. I don't know if it will act that way in the game, but only time will tell for that. And it's gonna be right here. And I like this area over here. I think it's really cool. It's kind of secluded and away from everyone else. You know, we have Kensington right here, and then we have Thornton Heights over here. And I'm honestly just kind of excited to build another little town over here. A few things that we're going to do in the beginning, like how you're going to get over here. I don't want it to just be a highway, even though we do have this road right here. It's a 6-lane arterial that comes across. It's almost like this bridge actually reminds me of the bridge in PEI. It goes from the mainland all the way to PEI. Basically, that's what this reminds me of. This doesn't even connect really right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a ferry pier over in Kensington, and then we're going to add another ferry pier over in our new town, the island. If we have time, we might even add a ferry pier over in Thornton Heights as well. I think that could be kind of fun, and that way we can have some intercity travel on the boats, on the ferries. Maybe not the boats, but the ferries. So we're going to start that first. So we're just gonna go in here and we are gonna grab a ferry pier, and maybe what we do honestly is we build one over here now, because I don't know where we're gonna put this depot. If I'm looking, yeah, maybe over here. Maybe it'll fit over here actually. But let's place this first. Let's do that. And I'm actually thinking of putting it like right here. Unfortunately, I have to take out some homes, but so be it. So be it. You know, honest to God, so be it. Let's do it. I apologize to these homes. We are using anarchy just because it doesn't like our key walls for whatever reason. So let's just place this down. Let's move it. Let's put it here. Perfect. Let's look at it. Let's see how it looks. Looks pretty decent. Let's grab it using move it, and we're gonna drop it down because it's super high right now. So let's just take it. We're gonna control H it to the road. Awesome. Perfect. So we will have people walking in here, but I don't actually hate that. Maybe what we do is we bring it out a bit. So using move it, if we just bring it to like here, how does that look? It doesn't look awful, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. People are able to walk over. Yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of like that a lot. So let's connect this up with some roads. Let's grab our 2-lane roads and we'll just connect this up. I am going to take out this road. I like how all these houses are like happy. I'll leave that in for now. We'll see. Perfect. And for whatever reason, this wants to be annoying for us. And yeah, there we go. We are going to take off zoning on this road. Perfect. We are going to have to unlock this segment right here. Let's see if that does it. And then can I upgrade these roads? I can't. So let's lock these segments, and maybe we'll just have zoning on the other side of here. I'm gonna take it out. Like, I don't actually want anything over here. The only thing that I do really want is a parking lot, because I think that would make a little bit more sense. And then we can just take out any zoning that happens. I think that will probably be easier anyway. Let's take that out as well. This whole area right here. We'll take these away. Perfect. Awesome. We'll go into move it. Oh, we're shaking. I don't know if you saw that or not. We will go into node controller. We'll take this node, and can we change it? We might be too close. Let's see. I think it's taking the key wall, which is kind of interesting. It doesn't want to go to, it doesn't want to go to the road, because I'm trying to make a crosswalk right here, and it's not really letting me. Unfortunately, people are going to have to walk all the way across. And maybe honestly, maybe that's what we do. We grab, look, I can't even grab the hold shift. There we go. There's one crossing. Cool. Can I make one? No, I can't. All right, so we have crossings on either side here, so maybe that will just work. And yeah, so it's probably because of this, but it's just taking the wrong thing. Yeah, it is what it is. It's not, it's not 100% perfect, but I think it will work well. We are gonna go into our water pipes, and now we have to fix some of these, which is fine. It's not gonna be a huge deal. I will actually just do this real quick, and then we'll come in here and we'll fix them up. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So this should be fine. The water symbol should go away. And awesome. So now let's come over here and we shall add a ferry stop over here. And I think we're gonna do it, honestly, nothing too crazy. Maybe just kind of out of the way in this little pit over here. I think that could be fine, honestly. Actually, let's look. That might be too small. Let's do it anyway. If it's too small, we'll find out. We'll put it like right here. I kind of want it out of the way. That's kind of the idea, right? Now we do need this ferry depot. It doesn't make sense to have it over here unless, actually, maybe it does, because this is actually the ferry driven area anyway. So I think we actually do put one over here. Let's put it away from everything else. Let's put it right about here. And now let's create our lines. So these lines will connect Kensington with the island. And really quickly, I actually do want to come over here and I would love to paint this as a district, and that way it can be its own little city. It's the ugliest district I've ever created in my life, but that's fine. Perfect, perfect, cool. Now let's do our lines. So we will need to connect these up. Ferry pathway. We'll go into freeform, and we're gonna turn all of our guidelines off. Awesome. And then let's wrap this around a bit, shall we? Let's see. One that goes right here, and then I will have another depot that goes all the way over here as well, just because this is going to be probably a hotspot for our ferries. So this will just come around. Want to make sure that these don't hit our poles over here. Perfect. So now we have ferries that can come all the way over here instead of going into our, we'll change this to the island, into our island ferry stop. These will come all the way over to Kensington, and then Kensington, I'm thinking Kensington will probably be the hub, right? We'll probably have a lot of ferry systems that go kind of everywhere. So the last thing that we need to do is connect this up right here. And actually we can just probably come out and connect up just like this. Perfect. Cool, cool, cool. Now let's create a ferry line, and this will come right here, and it will come all the way over to Kensington, and then all the way back to the island. Perfect. Let's call this the island. Amazing. And now we need a few things over here. One, we need water pipes. So we don't know where this road is going to be yet. This will obviously be a road. We're not going to take out this road. So we can put our water pipes under the Phillips Bridge. And if I sound slightly less enthusiastic, you will have to forgive me. It's been a crazy week. I am exhausted, absolutely exhausted. It was my sister's wedding last night. I'm just gonna bring this around, and then we're gonna come here. And then when we create a road over here, it'll be fine. But for now, I think it'd be really cool if the island was just ferry operated and zoned. I think that would be really, really cool. But yeah, it was my sister's wedding yesterday, which was super, super, super fun. But I am beat. I'm so tired. We will upgrade this road to be a highway. Not that it matters yet. I just would like it to be one. I feel like a 6-lane arterial is an odd road, if I'm being honest with you. As pretty as it is, I think a 4-lane highway, even honestly, we could probably get away with a 2-lane highway, to be frank. Actually, let's look at, does this make more sense? I think it does, because this isn't going to be like a hustling and bustling island. It's probably going to be relatively, low density. I think that actually makes sense. So we're actually going to switch this. We're just going to go to here. And then once we're here, this will turn into a 2-lane road, or maybe a 4-lane road, but it's to you. I think that's what we'll do. Actually, yeah, let's turn on all of our zoning and our guidelines, and let's see where we want this to kind of come out. So this is now going to be our road. And actually I'm going to go and we're going to do our 2-lane road with trees in the middle instead of the 4-lane arterial. And if we have to upgrade it later down the road, then we shall do that. But I don't really think we'll need to. This will still act as an arterial, but it'll be a nicer one, and just a 2-lane arterial. No parking on the main road in the island. And I think, honestly, we send this out and maybe we kind of wrap around to like here. We'll bring this over to here. We'll turn on our curved road tool and we'll curve it around. That is beautiful. And let's bring this up to here as well. So now, not that we'll zone this area, and actually maybe we do one highway up to here. Yeah, up to here. And then this is when we can come in here into our regular roads, and we can connect them up to our ferry depot and our, what do you call this guy right here? This is our ferry depot, and then our ferry stop. So let's grab our roads and let's bring these around. Let's do 10, because then this will come and this will be our zoning structure, right? We'll do 10 by like 16. Perfect. And then this road will just come in. Perfect. So now we can set this up with water as well. And now we can hopefully start to see some citizens moving in here. But the one thing that we need over here that we don't currently have is power. Now, I've been thinking about this a little bit. I know, crazy. I don't think about a lot, but I've been thinking about this a little bit. And honestly, I might take out these roads firstly. I don't love them. I want to have a little bit more fun on the island. I don't want it to be super gridded out. And maybe we have a lot of traffic over here, and maybe that just sucks, but that's the way that it is right now. I don't want to just bring power line all the way here. I feel like that's super silly. We did that over here, and I'm not super in love with it, because now we have, this area over here that's pretty much our generating all of the electricity in the entire county, and that's just not fair. That's not fair. So I think we're going to do is we're going to come into these advanced wind turbines. We're going to place some of these down on the west side of the island, hopefully, where all the waves come in. And yeah, they have a little bit of noise pollution, but that's it. They generate 20 megawatts of power, so not an insane amount, but we could place one like right here. Actually, maybe a little closer, like right here. So now we have 2. Perfect. We place them right here, and then we have a road that wraps around here, and then we can have a few power lines in the very beginning, but I think that will serve this area nicely, and then we can have even more advanced wind turbines over here. But for the time being, I think this could work out well. Look at this plane that just literally came in here and then turned around. It looks like he's going right into the ocean though. He's going down. Whoa. What an odd crash, boom, ah. All right, so let's grab a road and let's bring this around. Perfect. All right, now let's get some water pipes over here, right under the road, exactly where apparently they belong. Perfect. Water pipes there. We will link these all up, so don't you even worry about it. And now let's start with a few zoned buildings over here. We won't go crazy with it. Let's actually come in here. We'll turn off zoning just right here. And then that way we can have a small little commercial building right over here and right there. And then we can even do some housing over here as well. Like we can put a house right here, connect these up with power and kind of watch it go. Watch the storm start. And now hopefully people move over here. I've never built one of these cities before. I'm hoping that it works. I don't see why it wouldn't. Okay, so we have a building growing on this side. Awesome. Look at that. We'll bring this over here, bring another one there, and hopefully the power jumps here. I don't know if it will. I guess we'll find out. Perfect. Oh, and we have power. So it seems like maybe some people will start to move in. We have a 0 population right now, but that is okay because we have a bunch of boats that are coming over here. 0 passengers last week. Because I guess, to be fair, we don't really have anything over here. We have one house. Someone lives there now, it seemed like. All right, well, while we wait for this to kind of zone out, build out, let's see. Cruise ship. Interesting. Let's see what we're gonna do over here. So again, I would like it to be a little bit more fun than the last ones. I know I like to do a lot of grids, and I've gotten a few people that are like, too basic. I do like grids, and I think they definitely have a place. They serve a really good purpose. Like, I really like the way that Kensington looks. You know, when you look at it, it looks very clean and very organized and everything. But this is an opportunity to have a little bit of fun over here. So let's do it. So let's look. What could we do over here? Let's have a road that follows the coast. And now I like to keep the zoning on. I would like to know, like, I like the 4x4 squares or 4x4 zoning, and I would like to keep that as much as possible. So with that in mind, let's come around and have this super zigzaggy road that I absolutely hate. So let's take that back out. So I think what we're actually going to do is we'll have some straight periods, right? So we'll have a straight period here. I think we did this in Thornton Heights. We had a straight period here. We have a straight period here. And we have a straight period here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And now this is a little bit of a hilly area, and that's okay. This road can actually come around. Perfect. So we have a straight there. We can do a straight here. And this road will just be the one that like goes around the entire island, which honestly, I think is kind of cool. Let's see over here. Let's have this. Let's do this. And we don't have any beaches over here, but I'm thinking we make one, because there are some areas in the game or in the map that have beaches. Like, this is a nice little beach over here. And I think we just make our own, to be honest with you. I've never done that before. I don't know if we need a mod to like change the coloring of the dirt, but we'll find out. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, cool. So now we have this road. We have the base layer of it that kind of comes all the way around the city. And maybe we even take this out. For now, I think it's good. We have one population. This poor guy lives alone. Honestly, it's not too bad. As long as you have your work and he doesn't have any friends, unfortunately. He's educated, so he's been to elementary school, but no friends allowed. And now let's see, I want this road to meet up with this right here. So let's take this out, connect this, and then we'll have this come in at a 90. Cool, cool, cool. And before I forget, we can do this after actually. And now let's connect up all these roads. Let's see, let's take out these, then we can come in here. And we can come around. Let's take this out. Perfect. This is a bit of an odd one right here, but nothing that we can't handle. So don't you even worry about it. Perfect. Look at that. Bring this up, bring this over. Look at that. Beautiful. We'll come around here. I don't love this one as much, but that's okay. We would take this out. So let's actually connect these up first. Let's see. And maybe that's the same thing that we do right over here. We come around like this. Awesome. Look at that. And now this needs to come around. So let's add a straight segment right here. We can take that out. Perfect, perfect. Look at this. This is a little wonky, so let's fix that. I love it. I love it so much. Perfect. Oh my God, it's amazing. Look at it go. We need to go freeform to, let's say, here. Incredible. I don't know. This looks weird. I'm going to take it out and we're going to fix it. Let's go into our curved road tool. That looks much better. Go into our curved road tool again. Amazing. And then let's take this road and come up. We'll come up to about here. We'll do this. Perfection. What I am going to do is we're going to take this out. Let's do this and that. Let's come up to here. Let's bring this out straight and then let's curve these into each other. Perfect. That looks much, much, much better. And we do have some areas, but we can, like some areas that aren't perfect, but what we can do is upgrade them to just be on one side. I was trying to do the other side, but that's fine. Perfect. So now these houses can be much larger. Cool, cool, cool. And like areas like this, we can, We can do that. Perfect. So that we can really maximize the houses that are over here. Cool, cool, cool. Because I want big houses over here, right? Like, what's the point of living in this area if the houses aren't ginormous? You know what I'm saying? And then let's curve this in. Perfect. Cool. So we have our main street that comes all the way across and ends right here. And then we have our windy Lakeview Road or something. I don't know. We'll figure out a name for it. And we can even have the beach right over here. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, let's try to make it real quick because I've never actually made one. And if it doesn't work, then we can figure it out in the next episode. I think what we're going to do is turn the brush size down a bit. We're going to go level terrain, take this, bring it out a bit more, and then we're gonna kind of bring these out. So we'll grab like here, and we'll bring it out to like here, and then we'll grab here, and we'll bring it out to like here, and then we'll just keep doing that, and it'll be like a nice big beach. You know what I'm talking about? And then we can do this all the way across. Actually, what I could have done, which would have been even easier than this, is the slope terrain tool. Whatever. And now, hopefully, what I'm hoping for is that this will turn into sand. If it doesn't, oh my God, look at this. I literally already have the mod. Look at how incredible that looks. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So cool. Let's make sure that we remember to build a park area for this. Paint a wee bit of a park area down here. Cool. And then we can have people hanging out and going down. And we can use our invisible paths. You know me, I love my invisible paths. Bedford Hill. No, we're gonna call this the Island Beach. Perfection. The Island Beach. Looking really, really nice. Let's see. Oh, our man moved out. So sad. That's okay. And there's crime at the drugstore, but no one lives here. There are people though. What are you doing? But you live way over here. Damn, and you're over here and your job is that's tough, bro. That is tough. So that means that we got to build this area out. So let's do that. Let's see, without sticking to a grid, because grids are ugly, apparently. Let's see what we can do. We could have a road kind of come in between, like here. Maybe larger lot sizes for everyone. Oh, and I'm realizing this is the wrong road. That's fine. I want to do 2-lane road with grass for everything other than the main road. So let's actually do that right now. I know we upgraded some roads that we may not have wanted to, but honestly, it's fine. Let's do that to here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's go back into our 2-lane road with grass and let's finish this out. I think we're gonna have this come into there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then let's just go straight into here. Amazing. Cool, cool, cool. So now we have this one done, and then let's come down. Whoa. Don't need that one going on there. We'll bring this. Oh, because there's a node here. I see. Let's turn off node snapping. Perfect. Oh, but man, this game sometimes with me is just not, it just ain't it. Just ain't it. And we did something that I didn't want to do, and let's fix it. Perfect. Oh, we actually wanted no zoning on this road. Right. Take that little tiny building out. Let's take both those out. Now we don't have power. Let's wait and see. This node is giving us such a hard time, and I think we just need to remove it. Perfect. Look at that. Space already occupied. Love to see it. Again, we don't need like it's super gridded out over here, but we can have like a little bit going on, right? What I do think we'll do though is on some of these roads, we won't have zoning in specific targeted areas. So for example, we'll have this road right here, right? This will come around and then we'll probably come in here and like down in here. And we'll straighten this off. Like there, but we'll actually upgrade this road to have no zoning while it's going in between these two roads, because I feel like these two roads are a little bit more important. You know what I mean? So let's go in here, turn off zoning, like right along there, right? For example, and then we can have some trees that kind of line this road like this, so you know this is no zoning right here, right? So we'll have areas like that in different places around this this little mini city. And I think that's going to be kind of fun. We can have like a road that comes up here and kind of does the same thing. We'll turn on our zoning, or we'll turn off of our zoning while we come to like here, turn it on, and now we're good to go. We're Gucci. Perfect. Like, look at that. And then same kind of idea. Perfect. So now let's link some of these roads up with each other and just turn on zoning for a lot of this, but we'll fix it afterwards. Don't worry. We'll come in here and we'll zone out everything. Cool, cool, cool. And I do like the windiness already of this area. It is going to be very different, which is just kind of fun. I do miss our grids though. I do miss them. Perfect. They just look so bizarre, you know, so bizarre. But to be fair, like, I feel like I say this all the time, but where I grew up, it was very similar to this. Very windy, inconsistent. Perfect. Look at that. And let's have a little cul-de-sac right there. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see. Do we want to add any other cul-de-sacs anywhere? Let's do one right over here. Cool, cool. Anywhere else? Perfect. I don't think that it makes, I mean, I don't think it makes any sense really in there. Do we want to connect these up? I don't think we need to. Yeah, I don't think we need to. Okay, so now let's come in here and we'll go our 2-lane road with trees and we'll upgrade all the roads that don't need zoning. Bam. Like that. I really like the way that looks. We'll do this road here. Let's see. We'll do that there. Yeah, that's fine. Let's look. We'll do this road. A lot of these through roads, I think, will be without zoning. This one actually makes sense. We'll do this one. We'll do that one. Perfect. We'll do that one. Amazing. Let's bring it around in here too. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. I think that actually makes a lot of sense. We'll bring this around. And actually what I'm thinking is we'll have zoning on this side. Oh, this is actually supposed to be 0, but we will have zoning on this side of the road. Oh, I did it. This is so difficult sometimes. Just because I think we'll have some commercial along this road that kind of comes up into our windy river road. And we need to, let's see, we still have 0 population. Our average land value is 1 cent, which honestly, I'm super jealous about. I would love to live in a place where the land value is 1 cent. I could buy a house immediately. I could probably buy 100 houses with all of my disposable income. And now let's look at our services. So we're gonna need a hospital over here. Easy, easy, easy. We probably only need one, to be honest with you. We can place a couple medical clinics because it's going to be a little bit smaller over here. So let's place one right here. Let's do one on the other side of town as well. We'll do one there. We will do a crematorium right here. We shall do a child health center. Let's see. Let's put it over here on Olive Street. And then we need an old age home. Let's do that right beside it. Let's look at our fire coverage. Let's put a fire station on this. We're gonna have to switch that around. That's fine. We'll do one here. We'll also do one right over here. And then we need to do police as well. So we'll do one across the street from the fire, and we'll do one over here as well. Or actually, maybe we'll do one there instead. Perfect. Take that out. And then we need to look at our schooling. Let's put a elementary school here. Let's put one on this side over there. Let's do a high school as well. Let's put it over there. And we'll put one right I see here. Some of these roads that I have as unzonable, bit in the ass right now for that. And then let's look at parks as well. We will do like a basketball court. Let's put that right beside the high school for now. We'll do one over here too. And then we're gonna move these all around with Move It stuff. And then let's also look at, let's also look at our playgrounds, because I think we should put these near our elementary schools. Let's do one there, one there. Let's do a large park with trees. Let's put it, let's put one right here. And again, we'll move these around. We'll have a little bit of fun. We'll do a small park over here too. And we'll move these around with Move It. And then we'll decorate it up as well. Before we do that, let's go and put our water pipes under all of these roads exactly where they belong. All right, so now we got water in all of these areas. So now let's go into move it, and let's move around our buildings in the beginning of this town. We'll decorate them a bit. And while we're doing that, we're going to zone like the first area of the island, and then we'll move on to the back area of the island, and we'll move around all of the stuff with move it. We'll add our parking lots and then more decoration, and then we'll zone the rest. And that way, it kind of like is almost like progressive, if that makes sense, or progressing. Sorry. So we have our crematorium right here. Let's bring that here, and then this is our medical clinic. Perfect. So I like the way that those are situated. Let's look at our school. Perfect. So now it looks like our playground is a part of our school, even though it isn't, which is just kind of fun and kind of cool. I like that. I like that a lot. We have our park right here. We're flipping this. I'm telling you right now, this would look way better just kind of tucked in right there. Yeah, like look at that. So much better. So much better. And then we have our high school. Let's see where we should put this guy. All right, so this little area is done. Let's go into our paths and let's do some paths really quickly. Oh, actually, firstly, we're gonna come in here, add a node. Oh, I see. We keep on. Let's take this out. Let's do this one more time. Perfect. We shall add a node like there. We'll go into our node controller and we'll put this. Do a little cul-de-sac. Very, very nice. Let's see, we'll go into move it, move this node just a bit. Perfect, and it looks pretty ugly, so we're actually gonna upgrade this like that. That looks much better. Perfect, okay. And then I believe that's the only cul-de-sac over here, which means that we just need to do our paths over here, which is easy. So easy. So let's have a path come around. Perfect. And we'll come up to, I'm thinking we come up to this road right here. So let's do some more paths. Perfect. All right, where else can we add some paths? Let's add one over here. I'm just trying to add paths in between these houses, right? Like, why not? Why not? No, answer me. Why not? Answer me. Okay, enough with that kind of weird stuff. Okay, pathing is looking pretty good. Pathing is looking pretty good. So let's come in here and let's zone. Perfect. So let's hope that not enough goods to sell. That makes sense. So we may need a harbor over here as well, like a cargo harbor. That actually makes a lot of sense. I think we add a cargo harbor over here. We can actually just take out a road. So let's do that. Let's pause the game. We'll take out a road. Let's just take this out for now. Come in here. Boom. Done. Easy money. Do this. Turn on our guidelines. Perfect. Look at our awesome. Good to go. We do need garbage over here. So let's add a little incinerator really quickly. Let's click play and hopefully that should help a little bit. So now we have a cargo hub, like a little area over here. We could even go into our warehouses really quickly and add like a small warehouse just off the side of here. Let's actually do that. So let's do that with a road, and that way we can add it right here. Perfect. And we'll do this as commercial goods. Awesome. Easy money. Let's go to the island. We have one population. Love to see it. The upgrade is on the way. We have an adult that lives here. It's looking real nice. Now let's zone. Any like small areas like this that I don't want as residential, we're just going to change it into commercial. Because we can. Because we can. Perfect. Awesome. And we're just going up to here, like I said. We're not doing any of our like rich neighborhoods yet. Oof, those are ugly. Perfect. Just because I don't know if we're gonna do key walls over here or not, to be honest with you. Let's move this around just a minute, just to see how our zoning, and our zoning is weird here. We can put, oh, we can't, awesome. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see this grow out for a minute. And see, let's see how it looks and see if there's any problems over here that we need to fix before we end the episode. All right, so it's looking pretty good over here, to be honest with you. The one thing I do want to add is maybe a little tiny bit of offices. And maybe what we do is some of these weird areas right here, we change them into offices. Like that. I don't know if this is a good idea or not, to be completely honest with you. Might be an awful idea. But we'll see, just because we have a little bit of a demand, very, very tiny, very low. But I don't think we have offices really anywhere else, but we have we have schools. So like we should have them. Perfect, perfect. And let's look at some of these other areas. Looking really, really nice over here. Cool, cool, cool. A parking lot is way too big, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So let's let this grow out a bit, and let's come in with our landscaping and just landscape just ever so softly. I hope these trees don't get absolutely demolished later down the road. I guess we'll find out. And realistically, these paths would look really nice. I don't know if they'd be the safest places in the world, if I'm being completely honest and transparent with you. So it seems like we are on a worker shortage, not enough workers. So there's only 100 people that live here, and I imagine that there's way too much commercial zoning in this area. Makes sense, but it seems like we have more of a demand for commercial, but that could be elsewhere in the area as well, right? So we'll let it keep doing its thing. Super, super nice. Oh my God. I'm really, really digging it over here. It seems like we have a bit of a worker shortage, but that's okay because our population is going up. It's now up to 240, which is good. So we have a super high commercial. That makes sense. Okay, so let's come in here and let's take out some commercial buildings and we'll replace them with residential just because we clearly don't need it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's look in here at this office. It's looking good. We have the highly educated. It's only 2 people that work in this office building. That's actually hilarious. Cool, cool, cool. Already up to level 3 for some of our buildings over here, which is kind of crazy. But it's looking kind of cool over here. We are not done it yet, obviously. We're gonna fill in the rest. And I am pretty excited to do that. I think it's going to look super, super cool. Really quickly, what we might end up doing, honestly, because both of these roads are both cul-de-sacs, I think we might bring this road around really quickly. And that way you can get all the way through without going, we'll put it under the highway, obviously, but through town. We're going to do that. And I think that will call the end of the episode. I do want to see how many people, 160 people. Amazing. Amazing. We definitely don't need this many ferries, but that's okay. So let's turn this down to 5. I think that should be good, but I guess we'll see, because this should everyone, there's only 2 stops, right? Yeah, so it gets here. Perfect. Yeah, so we'll see if 5's enough. If it isn't, then it isn't. But so let's grab this road and kind of meander it across. We'll take out things that don't make sense as well. So if you're looking at this and you're like, what the hell are you doing, buddy? Yep. I know. I get it. I really, really do. Perfect. And it's a little lumpy and bumpy, but that's okay because dude, we have mods. Okay, so we'll take here, we'll level it all out. We'll come into this brush size way down, and then we'll just feather it a bit. So we'll actually turn our brush strength down, and then we'll turn our brush size up, bring this down even more. Perfect. Nothing crazy over here, you know, just like a little bit. Perfect. Look at that. And now it's not, these aren't ginormous cul-de-sacs, you know, and this would probably be honestly kind of a fun road to drive down. Be kind of windy, kind of curvy. Super, super cool over here. Awesome. And now we have a larger ratio of residential. And as we kind of move along down the island, it will be even more residential over here. I'm wondering, maybe we do a little bit of high density as well. Let me know in the comment section what you think, if you want to see some more high density on the island, and we will do it. In the next episode, we are going to finish this place. We're going to finish it up. It's going to be looking really good. Maybe we connect this up. This took a lot longer than I thought it would, but I really like it. I think it's looking really, really good. I'm going to look at our lines really quickly again, make sure that they're not insane and they're not perfect. Amazing. Cool. I'm going to slow it down to 1. We got a lot of people waiting. Maybe we go up to 6. Let's go up to 6 because we're leaving people behind. Yeah, let's go up to 6. And we have a thriving community in here just from the ferry. Now there's 776, so we should see a lot of these like not enough workers things go away because we have the workers, hopefully. But yeah, guys, if you made it this far and you liked the video, like the video. If you loved the video and you're not subscribed, what are you doing, man? Subscribe down below. Let me know in the comment section what you think of the island. If you want to see some high density on the island or if you want to keep it to low density. If you don't answer, we're gonna add some high density, I think. Methinks. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Peace out.